layers of melted cheese. This tasty triple threat is kind of like an epic no-hands backflip on a wild Mustang while spearing a great white shark. How you got a wild horse out in the middle of the ocean isn't important. What's important is that the new Monster Roast Beef Combo with fries and a Dr. Pepper is only available at Hardee's.
Well, the backyard is finally finished. Now it's just a matter of getting everything to grow. Hey everybody! Happy Thanksgiving from Big Johnny G to you and yours. Had to get in a little Thanksgiving mode, baby. It's beautiful out here. I know this wind's going to create some challenges for us, but let's see if you can see it here. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Let me show you something. Man, I love my new Time Master. Gosh, man, where's that thing been my whole life? Anyway, what I wanted to show you is, if you look here, late summer, mid to late summer, I started watching a few videos. I'm like, man, I might have a fungus on my yard. So I went to Lowe's and I bought a Hosen fungicide. I think it was Spectracide. But anyway, so I did all this through here, right? Right around the tree, basically. And that's all I got out of that one bottle. I didn't realize, man, that stuff went that fast because I had gotten a bottle of Bermuda. A Hosen spray bottle is supposed to get rid of common Bermuda or Bermuda grass. And that thing lasted forever. So I thought this one would be the same way. Not so much. So anyway, all this area here, it got that fungicide and a little dab here. But look over here where it did not. Man, there is night and day difference. Now, this has been, I did put out a fungicide 2 or 3 weeks ago when we had all that warm weather. It was raining a lot. Well, not raining a lot, but we were running our irrigation a lot because we had all this new grass in here. New seed was trying to get to germinate and get it up before the weather got cold. So anyway, I went and bought a fungicide and got it put out. And man, it's looking a lot better, but this back here is incredible. I shot some video. See you guys all the time out there doing your video and shooting it, you know, with your camera down on the grass and stuff. Well, I've tried it this time. Let's take a look, see what the backyard looks like at Johnny G's. Now this is as high as the Time Master will go. 4 1/4 inches is what I measured it. So this is as high as it'll go. I'm just a little leery about going any lower on this new grass because I don't want to stress it right now. All I'm trying to do right now is to keep it level, keep it even, so that, because I do have some areas out through here that, especially right here in front of me, that you'll be able to see that aren't as tall as what we planted back the 1st of October. These were bare spots, and we went back and I overseeded it, and it's coming in really good. But I don't want the more mature grass to come up and kind of shade that this time of year because we don't get a lot of sunlight anyway. And I want to make sure that it stays in. But anyway, I'm tickled to death. Check this out. So you can see right here, this is all new grass. And this, I had to replant all this because where we put these plants in here, that we just trampled it down. It didn't, we ended up coming out a little further than what we had anticipated. This right here, there's a drain that shoots from the road. Let me turn around. Because right down the side of the driveway, and this is all bank here. You really can't tell it. When that new lot goes in, hopefully they'll drain all that back through here instead of putting it down on me. But anyway, and then it drains down through here. And I had originally thought that that water would drain through that mulch okay, but it didn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in here later on this winter, early spring, and I'm going to put rock through here. I'm going to line that, pull all that mulch back on each side, and then I'll kind of just make a really nice drain to drain all that back down in here. But man, I'm tickled to death. Let me show you my shoes in the grass. Not bad, eh? Yep. So, some of those places that I was talking about, right here's one of them. You can see the new grass coming in here. I've got new grass coming all in here. All through here, there's new grass. Let's go down here and take a look back up towards the house. The neighbor finally got all this fence put in. Just between me and you, people he hired to do that. No. Anyway, I digress. Check it out, baby. This is all first year grass, guys. I'm going to put a video together here in a little bit that shows what this looked like when we first started to where it's at now. It's eye-opening. I mean, I'm pretty hard on myself. What I was saying is I'm pretty hard on myself, man. I want to try to be, I want my yard to be perfect. And I realize it can get perfect, but maybe not necessarily, you know, in this first few months. My goal now is just make sure that it's ready to get me into the spring. I can get it healthy to get me through next summer, because I don't want to lose all this grass next summer. So in my opening, I had a turkey turkey breast that I brined and I'm smoking for the wife. That's all she asked for Thanksgiving, was a smoked turkey breast. I said, I can do that. I love her, man. She's awesome. So real quick, I just want to say thank you to YouTube Nation, Yard Nation. Because of you guys, Ginger, Pest and Lawn Ginger, Pete, Alan, Paul, Outlaw Paul, the next products, the next videos, and why I can't remember that dude's name, man. I love watching his videos. He cracks me up. It's really good, very knowledgeable. I might start learning how. We're getting ready to get a new laptop, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to do my editing and stuff on the laptop. I can put a little music in, put some references or links, you know, to these guys that I watch. Well, you know, hey, if you like it and want to see more, hit subscribe. I'm not a professional. I'm just showing you, basically what I'm doing is showing all the rest of you guys out there like me, that if you follow what these guys tell you, it works, man. It works. It's not rocket science. You just have to learn. You have to be willing to learn. I spend hours upon hours upon hours. Now my next big thing I want to do this winter, when I'm locked up in the house, too cold to come out and mow, or really do much of anything outside, I want to start learning about weeds, the different types of weeds, the different families of weeds, the different types of grasses, the different families of grasses. I want to learn about herbicides. I want to learn about fungicides, so that when the springtime comes, man, I'm armed. You know, you wouldn't want to go into battle without knowing your weaponry. You know, whenever I was a boat captain at SBU 20, and that boat's been replaced twice, so I'm not giving up any secrets. Anyway, we had 250 cals that mounted on the back side, what we called aft on the boat. We had two M60s that mounted on the front canopy. But you know what? Those those weapons were no good if we didn't know how to operate them. If we didn't know, if something went wrong during when we were firing those things, or when we were doing pre-fires, if we didn't catch something, a part that was missing or out of place, something wasn't put together right, it's not going to function properly. The same with the boat. You know, that boat, that 36-foot special warfare craft, was the only thing between us and the enemy. So you did what you had to do to keep that boat afloat, to make sure it's in proper working order. And that's the same way with your grass. I went around my head and scratched my ear, so to say. It's the same way with your grass. If you're gonna have the grass in your yard, you need to know how to be able to arm that grass to fight, to be able to fight effectively against disease, against fungus, about fighting off pests, army worms, grubs, slugs that we've had out here, and there's a number of others. So that's what I want to do, is I want to arm myself. I want to be able to have an arsenal when next summer comes, to where anytime something pops up, whether it be a weed, whether it be a brown spot or a brown patch, I'll be able to identify it, know what my course of action is, and take care of that before it ends up like the front yard did this past summer. And I am just sick at my stomach that I didn't do my homework like I should have last winter before that sod went in. There's a, you know, and again, I'm pretty hard on myself. So happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your turkey, and I'll try to throw what I'd like to do is put a little bit of something in this video so that you kind of have an idea of what the yard looked like before and after. So, man, I appreciate it, and thanks again, YouTube Nation. You guys are awesome, man. Greene County first. Don't want to leave you out. Carbon Earth. Looking forward to using your products this year. Can't wait to pick your all's brain, man. I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving. Johnny G, I'm out.